Well, I think by tragedy I meant that the life is tragic. It ends in death. Terrible things happen. In biblical terms, we live in a fallen world, and it is into this that the word of hope comes, and it is a comedy in the sense that it has a happy ending, not in the sense that all the terrible things that happen are going to unhappen or not happen. We all will end up getting old and sick and dying, maybe before our time, maybe seeing people we love die. But nonetheless, the end is happy, that beyond death there is whatever the word resurrection points to. I'm reading a marvelous book called True Resurrection. Has anybody ever come across that? By an English Anglican theologian named H.A. Williams. And he says, resurrection to what? And he said, we have no idea what. It's a blank check. Eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered the heart of men the things that God has prepared for those who love him. Who knows what it is? Something beyond any way of describing it. But anyway, the gospel is a comedy because it points beyond the tragic to the ineffable, and I do. I have a hard time proving it to anybody, including myself, but I intuit it, I have a hunch of it, I think I've glimpsed it. And then the fairy tale, the gospel is fairy tale, because as in fairy tales, they have happy endings, and also all the evil spells are finally broken, and everybody's finally revealed to be who indeed she is. The frog turns into a prince, and the beautiful woman is revealed to be a witch, and the masks fall off. And that wonderful word of Tolkien's in his essay on fairy tales, the eucatastrophe. Have you ever read that essay? He speaks of a catastrophe, the bad thing happens, the eucatastrophe, EU, as in euphony or whatever, the sudden joyous turn, and that is part of the fairy tale aspect of the gospel. So here's a fairy tale which is true. The happy ending is indeed a happy ending.